even though they had an education, when they got to be able to get their job, they wasn't able to get higher positions like CEO and being lawyers and stuff. And our second key point is that educated Negroes view their own race in a certain way because of what they were taught in school. So meaning like they were taught to despise African Americans, and also taught that blacks were inferior when it comes to like they past and stuff.
Okay, so they was also like whites still want blacks to conform to their rules and demands even after they get an education, meaning like whites still wanted them to obey them and listen to them like they were still slaves. And then blacks who were extremely educated are still unuseful in the progress of their people. Meaning like, even if you are educated, you couldn't get nowhere in life just because you black.
Okay. The quote that we used was from page 7, paragraph 3. The quote states that the thought of the inferiority of the Negro is drilled into him in almost every class he enters and almost every book he studies. So they're teaching. It's not even necessarily they're teaching them that they're inferior. Like when they open a book, that blacks want to be educated. So if they go home and read these books, they already, like from right there, they already know that they're inferior, like off the bat. They're like, the books are telling them that they're inferior. So in Real World Connections, I like the Real World Connections because I came up with the first one. So affirmative action, like this solidifies that we're inferior because affirmative action is a program put in place to simply help minorities get into college. So like, it gives us like a jump start on ahead of whites, things like that. So that shows that we're inferior because what they're saying is, like, we're not as good as the white or as smart as the white, so they got to give us some program just specifically just for us to get us into college. So in another thing was inner city schools versus suburban schools. See, inner city schools, if you think about CPS and even some charter schools are funded by the government. So they get like, the government pays for like their books and things like that. And even though Barack Obama, he's black, he's the president, but the people who works around him and makes the decisions are white. So they influence his thinking, and then like, when they give us money for books and stuff, we get these broke down books. Look at our biology textbook. It's messed up. We got the book already messed up. In suburban school, I went to suburban school. We had like perfect textbooks. They was fresh. You could still, books were still hot when you got them and everything. That just goes to show, and that just goes to show us that we're still inferior because we're getting all these like hand-me-downs and they're getting like brand new equipment and resources and things like that.
So you're saying like we get like affirmative action crippling us, but you just said yourself that like we don't have the things we need to be on their same level. They getting all this new stuff. We got stuff we can't even read most of the words. It's all scratched out and all that, page ripped out.
Like I'm saying, like affirmative action is a result of all that because like since society like they already stereotype us as like we're dumb, we're stupid, and then once them things are drilled into our head, we begin to believe those things. And since the government and like the people who fund us, they already know that we believe we're stupid, so they're gonna give us stuff. They think we don't know what we get, pretty much. They think we don't know what we get. So when we go to college, they're looking like, oh well, they came from here, they're black, they're Mexican, so they already they're not on the same level as these other white kids. So I just feel like it's like if we racing, I got like a 50-yard start and you start at 0. That's pretty much what it is. Like I'm halfway there and you still at the beginning.
I want to amend what you said then add to it. Yeah, like the inner city school versus suburban schools. Like the suburban schools, they got iPads, like fresh MacBook laptop that they get for like all 4 years as long as they stay there. All these like different like perks and stuff that they get, and like they don't fund us that stuff. Like we got the Chromebook, but still like we can't even like think about it, they don't even trust us to take them home. They get their iPad and they MacBook and they can take them home with it and do whatever they want to, and then when they graduate, if they want to pay for it, they can pay for it and take it to college with them. See, we don't have these opportunities and things like that, to set up for us to do this. So I just feel like they just like you said, they just like 50 and we like at the start.
Right. Here. So, Quincy, me and you, for example, I went to an inner city elementary school. You went to a suburban school. So, like, your school probably was better than mine. You probably learned way more than you with shows. But So if we went into the real world together, you think, like, say for example, if you went to a better high school right now, like you went to a suburban high school and I went to this one, do you think that it make them look at us different just because you went to a better school and got better opportunities than me? You know what I'm saying? Like you learn more, got better knowledge than I did, or does it still you gonna get discriminated against because we both black at the end of the day?
I feel like we're still gonna be both black at the end of the day. Like they don't really care. Like I could still, like what I'm saying is like I could still go. Let's say I went to college and I came out with like a 4.0 and I pulled a 32 on my ACT or something like that. Like I still qualify for affirmative action though, just because I'm simply black. They don't care like what you do. They're looking like, oh yeah, he's black, he's in high school and he did all this and that. But like college is a whole different level, so they still gonna look at us the same. They still gonna give what they give you, they're gonna give that to me too, just because we're stereotypes against them.
All right, last question.
Alright, so like, do y'all think just like you said, like they think we inferior? Like if they didn't, like, do you think they should view us that way because they believe that we would probably get ahead of them and be like in charge of them and like switch the program around? Do y'all believe that's why they view us as being inferior?
Yeah, because basically that was the whole reason they wanted us to get educated to begin with. So just trying to like keep us behind them.
How much time you got?
Y'all